This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Anyamo bibia akwa family Boadu TV so. Na the tell say Kwaku Annan san so mu. O Kwaku Annan de bia wonim. Ofaya sa wo say de ntia apolisi fokoto abadi TMPP ne say NDC beba na wabeyi dampare efi ho. NDC baya omukura person mo chese mo do dampare kura say MPP no de ne baya. And the police will show them. The police will show NDC very soon. Oh yes. Kwaku Annan can say the police will show them where the power lies. They would wafaya they found. Council of State election Ashanti man to kwasi ye. And so wafaya e they found one some there. Hey, because some can bebre and Kwaku Annan they fire that found one. Say Ofori Atta so ye say o wanted. And OSP say wama Ofori Atta wanted. Now Kwaku Annan kire mu kwan a MPP betina dwa so. Omo fire omo mani sike nyina. Kwaku Annan kire nyina. Nti wo de enko ne kotie no.
So wo hwe baabi a papa yi nam a ode na asem ato ho ya ne kwan so pepepe. Kisie Jaben tonight, listen to me o. Me bo wa baso awa konua sei na so. Na me sai so eji Kisie Jaben say kisi bomodia and all Ghanaians. Yen nara yen fa ho keka. Ni yen fa gidie enfantai nechi. Ni yen muama John Dramani Mahama amemwo. Na no mebebe ka se mi hwe mum yentia se mi yentia se ye kire se the votes for John Dramani Mahama and John Mahama. No. It's about Ghanaians, all of us, with a collective effort, that alacrity and that prowess. Say, we want to rescue this country from the hands of wolves and hyenas and dragons, rascals, ragamuffins, rocks and rats, bunch of thieves and criminals. That was the essence of the 2024 general elections just gone past. All right? Na semo amutro memu na mo ye boni ati say editi o man a country like Ghana, all that we do is that we import everything before we eat. Sika biara wo he biara nyi sika eya no ne sika. MPP government eni papa wo mu pa o but nipa de bebre nso a wo mu ni Akufo de be ye adwuma na wo mu nya opportunity ne felt say ese so wo mu ye o man boni kwan biara so. And one among them who was so wicked and very evil is this guy. Move on the picture, Metro, all the time. We be who say no address white calico. Oh yeah, no what term Bible, no hymn book, ekran onye. Say goddamn crook. Me now. No we are no abeto Methodist hymns. Oh yeah. Some who they be a account. They be am kwa komisi kweku me religious. So your software into way or your chrome for. Oh, de biano, or mukaka software ni bi mu a, wo mtete memu ha, wo mayom who crooks, criminals, Ofori Atta. Sike chiko hi nara dodoa na no, e wo papa we fie. Now be says Ofori Atta sub-7 traders and my say. Na okoya Ashanti lo nso a ne mmabe 100 and something na. Na so wo pisika de ama ne meyi na nse ne wewu a, ncho no so be den. Ubi says we papa o this can now Eeii Ofori Atta is lying to special prosecutors. So no, or yare never done one yare. What say? All the bloodline family of Akufo, all of them are sick as we speak, including on one kasa, President Akufo and kasa, Eeii Ofori Atta, Bomte, and why do you know koya won't me manage no? So one no is secretary to the cabinet. Up to now, untimi my or trashy or UN program national and one no. When Timmy and Ghana besibri. I don't know moya bonesa. A day and a moya na se oral team ninkwane to discover $20.49 billion mankase cedis. But so penalty say upesa utin same ya say enam see ye Ghana nintia. Ko na koya arithmetics na ye den. Se 20 billion Ghana cedis. Udeba cedis 20 billion your first US dollars. What the bus this man saying na obenya me de minim kwaye saade no. Na hwe o mining within the capital. Hwe ekonya etutuo enema bebre and Ghana we are lacking it. Yet enipa be small my Ghana. The omo hu ni say o mine hu hia omo. Our roads, our hospital, and so everything in here, the human is sikadia ni medie ka ho to talk dying cars. Ofori Atta will be says or no sub-7 radius and here is so butu kro betima yeduma ben. Nti be says all this kind of here. What just say all the companies under this guy's custody, enterprise assurance, data bank, enemy a honkeka ho any baby ye did a funu transition. Shesika ebo Ofori Atta nsem. Still Ofori Atta person kantam sunyam. Yet Ghana ha at one particular year in 2024 2024 and I say 2023 which of the year I don't know. Me refi my hair hot about saying 90 members 90 parliamentary members of parliament belonging to then NPP government. Sorry, by Kachi Akufo they say, "Ye papa way every or anyasa in parliament were a better," and that was like a legislative coup d'etat against the government. Well, 22 no, in 2022 members in the theatre. No, when check records, mama. I think it was 2023 and also 2024. So, about 90 members in the MPP in parliament as Akufo the papa through or see me you need that. Meanwhile, about 1 to 2 cabinet meeting last meeting before Akufo the left. No ni na e cabinet meeting. Mungo bisa. So, adena mo yesa boni ben na Ghana for a year mo boni ben. Now tonight, Mamifa and Sosubium say, fence Attorney General Dominic Ayine, yes. And I do what church in Simbim, and again, he takes full responsibility of what in law they call a nolli prosequa. Well, 2022, and I just I feel the yaka I say, oh, and I Kufuado members, it was like a legislative coup in your friend saying the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Mumbi says Akufo did the 8th man. And the appear could be na any Eugene Ahimina were most started becoming rebels in the governing New Patriotic Party. Mukwe enene. Boom. Papa we namwa. Kisie jabi chesinwa. A man for see hey. Kisie jabi enye right. Kisie right pa. And this is where and you may be saying that Kisi me na me say obey. And yet those are growing at those days now with you. No. And trust me, you kuta investigative eyes and intelligence eyes. I'm telling you, because we can serve as your mouthpiece in whatever that you have to do. Why not? And a motive special prosecutor then. Now, Dominic Ayene and so state clear. Why in Tia? Cases bebre ni nara in the actual Akufo-Addo's government. 8 solid years na ye dis assembly na de ye won woman say ye dis assembly na so o man ne bo ho kawo. One of the landmark case, Ghanaians listen to me, one of the landmark case ye na ye bi enfida eye hwan eye Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni mo kai ni case no. Yes, Stephen Kwabena Opuni ni case. And then my own group chairman Sedu Agongo ediba sem fertilizer ne ho asem man use fertilizer no there be fertilizer man use now show 8 solid years Sedu Agongo has been going back to back nyeso onko court Stephen Opuni and so court ho now so there was at no time no pointer say case we say see ade den ye die reader no so your guess is as good as mine. At that time, na sa cases in a bedu na abe cases ben. If not to say na abe political trial, then I'll be come. Yeah, because then again, it begs the question: what kind of evidence ben and the governing New Patriotic Party would have to adduce in order to have a full trial prosecution of the 2 persons, Sedu Agongo and kwabena opuni na edien a na omo twen anape wia ne anadwo edien ena na omo twen bibisa Ghanaians edien ena omo twen plus other issues and so I hang you for 8 years. And my attention has been drawn to, you see, I hate to go after colleague journalists. But sometimes it sounds to me very stupid for a journalist who is supposed to know more. And you sit out there and you are telling John Mahama, say, John Mahama, where the you see also he's a clearing agent. Absolutely balderdish. Balderdish. What understanding of that word? Akufo-Addo was seen to be directly and manifestly involving in the clearing of his ministers. Weren't you here? Maybe so. Who's our journalist? I will not even mention the name to give a dignity. Now we need Ghana. All the Nipa no mugu Akufo-Addo abemwa. Emanti that particular phrase, you know, or say cliché, yediba Akufo-Addo was because Akufo-Addo, former President Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, was directly involved in the clearing of those government functionaries. In this case, yeah, say, in less than about 2 hours now, Attorney General Dominic Ayine has stated categorically, say, he takes full responsibility for that. So where and how would you connect John Mahama to this? Now, be said that journalist exercise man or yeah. Move on the picture and metal so me money. Move on the picture and metal so MCR. Do that quickly. Move on the picture and metal so. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? And some of these journalists would want to speak and make it do as if say, hey, they are the champions of it all. How? John Mahama Tini baby, and tonight, Ayine has taken full responsibility for. Or see, I take full responsibility of today and into the future. Na me bao, Sedu Agongo. Oye Juma. It's your uncle them daben. MC Moon needs our journalist in the picture or be fast because we need time. And na dream my catch my hot. Obi say Sedu Agongo. How many days, weeks, months? And another person said you are going to go now more trying. Isn't this nonsense? Anytime said you are going to go, any cabinet opinion ever court, the nation Ghana suffers. Yeah, some quantum of money go out there, at least for want of anything. Said you are going to go best send a dadje, or best peniska, as well as wine opini, including say the nation Ghana no so ye court one so yeah then a judge for no to no musu waste time ana na ye fair. And now, how can we do this? How can you do this? I mean, to what extent were we ready to taxi around? Send political trial. What kind of evidence was the governing MPP looking for to try say do agongo anyway opening? And I am to ask you, or no, former Attorney General Godfrey Dame or Madame Fopa. Maybe say, what kind of evidence was he pursuing and of course yearning to look for or to adduce and to establish for premier fashion idea. So go forward and it's a landmark case. Ekozi saying. Ekowi saying. I don't know, sometimes you throw me na sabe. Some fubisa. Those things irritate me a lot. And some of these journalists, you go out there and you spill rubbish. You claim you know, yet you are swimming in your own pool of ignorance. Ignoramus is no more display. Where do you bring John Mahama into this? Where? How? Where do you bring John Mahama to on what is going on? And Attorney General Ayine is not just a least small boy view. No, he's a well-learned lawyer. How? Oh. No, so I did bet now betting from him and a Kwaku and an obedient the sound somebody beheld, seven some full useless talk. My friend, shut up. Now come on tomorrow. You are not the least journalist above everything. Please shut up. Keep quiet. Now go and learn properly. When I'm here now, you can't see Kwaku. One day, some of these journalists would explain the circumstances how they managed to pay their school fees in Harvard. One day. I'm not ready to go there. May say one day they will explain to the people of this country how school fees at Harvard. Okay? That story no be did this some time ago. No, my friend is saying Emma KPMG for ebe mbaye kind of saying what's the name KPMG for be yaw quickly give me a heads up on that KPMG for be ye mu exercise mokai sa story no mokai akufo ma KPMG for ebe ye exercise be about a story be what's the name of this company and not one more port or me refi omudin company na mpesa me kai omudin yeah. And some of these journalists were extremely instrumental in that story. Meaning what went in. And one day, some CSOs, you also answer questions. Me say one day, some CSOs, like Imani Group, what's the name of Frank? No, the other guy, the Penasempa. But muna mube yin sembianoa. Share. And yema guho. Din ya ni eshamo. Din muni some reputable, journalists be mube yin samano. Well, folks, we've closed the docket. The circumstances leading to Ayine filed a nollie prosequano. So that docket is closed. Muma Bebindo, John Mahama is not involved in any clearing agent matters here. Nobody tried make a twist and turns of event where it's not. No. And I hate that hypocrisy kind of maybe sir. No, please. Quickly. Now, I needed to do this breaking news issue. Quick. Now, politics of today takes us to agriculture sector where we discovered that over 500 farm tractors brought in by President John Dramani's earlier government had been left broken and destroyed by the Akufo-Addo's government. Show. John Dramani Mahama memwe ba na ano no answer all co-opposition or say ye cra farm tractors nkwa dodo was saying. Na minima dia sunsuma eti Ghana mpinifo ye mu binim. Mo hwe onyankopon anim say film ani ase say. Ehwe ma farm tractors ni nara. Asay ebubu egu ho. And meanwhile tractors ni amfa mechen yo. Yeah, the Ghana for taxi sika and yeah, the cokrabai. All the tractors, I didn't even know this until we were doing something. You knew copies as tractors in na. And now no ni vetting minister no Venice Eric no. Eric can say me no why emphasize it deeper there say or so kwa or better sad tractors in and we putting back to use. Hey, mo jai sad tractors in and anu ya most mo kofa bibi ti say drip. Mo dey basis o dey babe ye concert part we ni so ti. Homa woman na with him no. Orenho. Bizarre. Under agriculture. I know that one prioritized area for John Dramani Mahama's government, Oba, under that of what we heard loud and clear, captured under the manifesto, was agriculture and agribusiness. In the Vanessa tractors we nary. In the government is all about continuity. This all the way echo ye juma. And almost buy one more crabby dia kahwa. And ye di now my way cry saying 30 same Vanessa now error of margin. 35 million nipa. 35 million people. Ye nipa saying ye to me share also. Hemani ye. Mika say Konako check the statistics of rice importations in this country. Saying is beyond that. I've lost count as of the last time. Rice importation. I dream anyone. I say, I say, dear, what is wrong with you people in those leadership? Na mo jai no mani na ma ne gu ho na asai mfani pa ho. Ye dede. Former General Secretary of NPP John Boadu had commended some NPP supporters for not voting for the party in 2024. Obaka said, what were his reasons? Edi entina John Boadu baka sai nkranhye pa say sa a subset of the entire equation number B and to abanama MPP. Ni nyina so odi gina so ne ene ne sen.
Koti o ma beto no. Ebe kan ye nyina ye ni.
Kan ye nyina ye ni. So ahu. Ni pa bonisem kwa na de John Boadu kan so oye right na me foa na so. Ene ebe kan mu nyani. So those of you in parliament who are shouting on rooftops, ebra ye kwhwehwe Eeii Ofori Atta ni ate na mu ye dede mi to nyame. Se man come on one two more parliament wa. Enyi zio Mr. President Mahama ade we die me paucho any mobilization be at the call parliament or no yes national security allow when it comes to Ghana Sika and if Ghana Sika ye Sika any person or group of persons who are in the custody of Ghana Sika no any properties please mama kwan mesa ankrofo ne hwehwom ene Eeii Ofori Atta so wo hyehinfa minim krokon so si wato wirem o we dwane o hye wirem kwaye mipom we dwane special prosecutor ne friend one no one man lawyers and the church some funkwa abodanfo you think you were white now listen semahu they be impenifo e kan a wo munye sa mistake ni da semahu yes here che bedwu and mahu why ebra no omudi sansam fono our Ghana no madwom say jama there can never be tomorrow but who say man no day tonight man day and he mema wa Ghana pa who say we dwane Ofori Atta we dwane watokwa ye mipom be dwane ni nemu say ta so tifa kwa ye mu ho na wo kwe transition wan na behwe data bank wan na manage Star Assurance wan na manage na wo meto Methodist hymns no wo meto Enterprise Insurance wan na be manage mo ye mo ade te say there is no tomorrow when MPP mo hu de mo amaya ama mo ho na ye beji sika na obi say witch hunting mo sinu witch hunting sure we need the money Donald Trump also on makwa say Donald Trump person cancel USAID all the projects from they call Africa in or say a waste we declare USAID so we are one of the bunch of corrupt organization in the United States. So what are you talking about? The government of Ghana is so intensify the grounds. This say 20-point-something billion dollars. Now see MPP. A group belonging to the NPP have what? Begun counting the party's losses in the just ended election 2024. In addressing some party supporters in Ashanti region, the group, however, exposed the NPP then candidate Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia for his inability to win some seats even at his backyard. Group people so sorry MPP mirika tuo chesi MPP mpanimfo na wo me de dru hwan Alhaji Bawumia so say he ono ankasa mpo ntumi ammo no ho modern to the extent say ono ani mfikyire ho sent otumi ma party no mponya seat no party no nya seat ba kokra ho
mabaka kumase asem kakra no meti yo na otumi no bi no aba na mahu de ekoso nyina na ayekama yo ambrase no ase de mampanyika
woni ade bia me de papa wo sa niam mienu a me de ato hoyi tire say NPP was strongest base the umbilical cord of NPP rising to power Ashanti region but every amene say I know and you know that Ashanti region has fallen. It's like Olympia has fallen. A falling flat. And MPP for you aware. Just a wusha ahemfo one more santimemu woman nyara apaw MPP atia ni na anya hweo wo kwanya mode asanteman efa asunti na aba na sam how many friends chiefs in Ashanti region ye to aba na wiem one mu pie ba bonten ebe kire senti a wo mu de damanama e de kire MPP for asantemem semahu na me bompa e say minister Frank Amakohene so obeto to ni nioma ye de sante say tutu e ka kire no obetie na supem wonyini e we brantie kama obeye ni nioma ye pa na wo matimi aiden e putu because John Mahama Ashanti region akoya ade bi so eno so very novelty colorful so therefore minister no ebetimi aiden aye for them to consolidate power in Ashanti region afi enkoye say NDC for Volta region e mo stronghold mo be ka Ashanti region e Volta bom e ya hwe ade wo memu ha mo hu ade Akufo-Addo de abemu MPP mo hu ade Akufo-Addo ode abemu boni kwa just MPP no de boni kwa meanwhile there are nice people in MPP a wo mo hwe say enema be koye ndabi Akufo-Addo say ma mo kwa mo nyam adwuma hwe on February 9th the National Security impounded a 20-footer container loaded with foreign currency and local denominations, plus some gold bars. Interestingly enough, Some factions in the New Patriotic Party have pushed the ownership of these materials to why Kennedy Japan. I know the source of the containers and the people involved, but I don't mean person make one. But me try me here didn't say just a moody dirty politics na container no national security for national. Some functions in MPP I say you for the ownership of container and fan question Kennedy Japan so no any container. No uti some bia utumi say abodan for omunim yansa. All because more opposition so among correct him afimu be keka. This same lady trying to approach that container to Ora Kennedy Japan say he knows something about the events about the containers. And no nya ni sika. Meanwhile, the owner of the container no eba na anu national security for watching kron. Wo ma teacher to wire mu o. Wo hu boni amudi mo ho. Oh dear, maybe no so another time. Now, confusion erupted in Ashanti region and disrupted the counting process of the Council of State elections. Now, maybe sir, Council of State for from. Now, Anaju, bisa who say who is your Council of State? Council of State, who they know, unim no, Mo say Ghana is sinking too fast. Say, bibia ye pesi ye de politics. A field yet. Council of State elections, abe so political say ye bomba in second kotokuro nsrada nyai ready. What is going on? Council of State kramfa so be na enye fi omo. Just say 2024 elections I say we ain't through yet. To select Council of State members and also done mabo. Hey, yen hwe bibi ye wo mai we mu. Now we are just at the brink. Pisa Council of State. Who Council of State member unim no? Who is he? Unim no. The Frontline Show has cited a video pointing toward the Inspector General of Police sharing tears at the funeral home of the late Kotoko supporter. Inspector General of Police, so beko, so uncle. The IGP, Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, uncle, and we'll see her. Now, she said, now no kotokoniya with me. Yeah, investigations be hopefully a Monday. May ye be the achramu. Now, IGP niti the late supporter no, if ye or ya there or osu. But the question may be, sir, the IGP. Dr. George Ekufu Dampare said, who was the police officer? Some police officer died in his line of duty. IGP Okofi Hokokosunya. Mumisa. And Umibisa George Ekufu Dampare. Who was the police officer? Died on duty. George Ekufu Dampare Kofi Ho Oko solidarize with the family. Anyway, so hypocrisy, Ashanama, very hypocrite. The IGP, very hypocrite. When you chumni, Simahu, Namukobisa say Ghana police for the was saying, and Yekumwamu at the gunpoint, they died in their line of duty in services to God and country. IGP Webe transfer, of course, solidarize with those affected family. Mumi says why be ana? Why be paying? On produce video no. On tell me police officer, either lower rank or high ranking police officer or who yo so ye den yo IGP George Ekufu Dampare ekoko solidarize no. Onye bi da. Oh maybe out here. Wa penny post in the back. So he has to go and do this. Hypocrisy. Ashana must say, "Chum! Trofo that me." Why so high for nanso omu nya empateku ehihye empateku ntariye and omudete ho. And I'm only asking John Dramani Mahama. It is time that the IGP be asked to go home. But I can only advise the Ghana police. Say, Between now, nearby jumpy, around the second quarter, Ghana police, advise yourselves. In the next elections to come, 2028, advise yourselves. Oh yeah? Me say, Sir John Mahama Pam IGP Manan Kwa 2028 and I'm kwem. And we'll charge the police for Nankasen in there somewhere. Because the reason why the police stated the roadmap was also against the backdrop of supporting John Mahama to reset the country. And the resetting was also to say, it was a declaration of the exit of the IGP. And now they are asking the IGP to go. And some NDC phobia, my imagination said, no, you want to keep the IGP there. The police will punish the NDC when it is appropriate. Now, my IGP, I ain't through with you yet. Tonight, me bail no baby, me do better nie. But munko bisa, da bay and ukosuma police officer. The police officer no, ye gunning it down. The offense, the bullion van police officer. Ewo offense sa Accra in Zona no. Mumisa ne say, IGP way. Oko affected family ni fie ekosuye anagana for murefi munte ha sa police officer Eric bibi refinity if you ha me the sa police officer and constable Eric bibi sa if you ha me the sa branch ne papa ebetna ha e interview no petition ahodo omo tro de come IGP ni nare ehu light of day me boa ni mumi say IGP no when was the last time he went to the home of this police officer constable Eric Wanwai or Konifie Eco solidarize. Meanwhile, what much petition acquired IGP was severally IGP and address will be home and then Oko Transa Kotoko support and if ye woos crocodile tears will be back. Ya chum hypocrite IGP George Kufudampare Mesoya hypocrite bow your head in shame. Bow your head in shame. We are hypocrites. That's it. Baby. Police ejuma no nyom papa de oma media beja hwako and you need to leave. Folks, the call short break me by. My guest Paul Boadu, security and intelligence analyst. He be real security matters. Of course, the John Drama 1 month 4 days old. And near my ekokosono oral team we say we speak to Paul Boadu, security and intelligence analyst with African Center for Security and Intelligence Studies, ACSIS, and I'm in Paul Bedin Commander Dewey, Ebrake. Now, first of all, me pese Paul Obama some perspectives, of course, the state of the security of the state in the just takeoff of John Dramani Mahama, and as far as ACSIS, when we studies are concerned, how are they measuring the John Mahama's government just taking off within this period of say 1 month 4 days? How would be the assessment as far as the security of the state is concerned? Paul Boadu, Paul Memwajo to menka. Hello Paul. Well, the connection in to year I'll re-establish contact with Paul back. Now, Paul, I made the perspectives. Technical, can I get the signal? Do I have Paul there? Okay, one more connections here. Then I'll speak to Paul Boadu shortly. Now, one man, because it never be pre. Okay, so Yankwa Humanasuna, Yanko Cheke, say Paul. Paul, Memoajo. Great. I hope to be here. Come on. Arrangements are also. Good one. Paul, yeah, same free this angle with the African Center for Security and Intelligence Studies. So far, and more pick the intelligence on the ground. John Dramani Mahama's government, 1 month, 4 days old. Per the assessment and the permutations into whether the government will succeed in its security arrangements. Moshe studies no more. Paul, and you must say.
Oh, Nema can say it will be big into fancy just agree. And you know, I am America. Now, what's the I say, I bind the sun.
Yeah.
I am not bamboo and Shayano. Shut down court sending a banner at Twasono. Who said, send constitution, it's piano. Will be a horn or yeah, security couple.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah, can say in him. And said the adjoint part, the concentration was Jumano Sono, Fabri, and you all can say, yes, some answer me to a Jumaso. And now say, yeah, transfer me. Open your material.
Papa.
And she had Banessa, the reporting was within any car, on to me of a partner and niche, not Julian and Tanta. The Sabano, so far, you don't say, why any changes a dream. Be a yes, CBS, a store back criminal palace, and this Eeii IGP so. But was in the assessment now. And no, I am a gym Muslim fabric.
Yeah.
Fabric won't stand on and quit you for a winter fast for Bono more a bina or that.
Very well.
For you are a big thing I can say. Never be a horn was worship. So, all year analysis and first thing say, what in the year no in the Ayana. I
see. Good. Now, Paul, my main for when shall seem free domestic police, and now the John Dramani Mahama government take care of one area so prioritized that we have to focus is domestic police and Sana ya be extend and so for now domestic police now. And I know that a lot of intelligence dropping here and there with police and then no we zero down to the police administration. And I know say mo center and also pick signals with police top brass for near there are also talking at Nasefo. Per what you are picking, does it correspond with the current structure and the commanding officer of the Ghana police? So we'll share we zero down to domestic security now. Then we can center on police. Police, you know, every year can say some signals are etunia peke war lower belt no. Akwa say correspondence between the top and the down and ye papa. The minimum say ma peke the same one. So going forward, some ma peke the same there. Going forward, where do you think the John Mahama's government should be, try to disembark from that and then put things in a proper perspective?
Oh, sir, one communication in the Amabri, Obi Obi and some account once.
Yeah.
If you think senior high school, Ashanti region, and then police in Tawano. I was I'm saying now watching him.
Yeah.
Dampare, IGP Dampare, into the regional police commander now. The free one on our issue statement here. To say, oh, my will be Ankasa or a Juman just one.
Yeah.
A free one will be any more Casa. I say, my count once a man. And I know couldn't say, the men I go to me, IGP. The Dampare, me palm on onion. If it's 7 months so many. Obi again, if you say, oh, yes, sir, the swab for by me, since the Juma now, or any more Juma. Or pursue pre Sankasano, yes, I'm born to say Nankasan and more Ghana. In fact, crime across the bridge, this local police headquarters on my data. Say, a few ways, they call Onyama, or we need Masa and me. And you are not now, or no dear. Don't you said the door happy. Say you Mahama being for Beshop police headquarters or any regional police command in this with Aboste, first Dampale through almost. Yeah, it's different.
Paul, Jinaye Kakrama. Yeah, Paul, Jinaye Kakrana is all Sikakra. Why? Bro, okay. And you maintain this until to us, mommy. Yeah, to us, mommy.
And you know, Sunny American.
Yeah.
Idea. ne wodi anim no dia enya de ekoyi enya de ekoyi
asemo into wosha sabriwe if you are to advise the president from all the security angles now with the domestic police now, Paul, there are some kitwe bi na obeka to president nitrim. So far, what you've uncovered?
Yeah, make us understand. Or sana enema be ebe wonu na bema police for na aka no so aye adwuma ama ebia babo homoden anyhow you see say we will lead the emna nkonfo mpenasem na omo koso ma ne tena ho a ama for be sabotage no
yeah
ono omo sabotage no so a affect wo man ni nyina
papa
ebia munnim ne ko na san wo hu ni ekum obi na san wo ko bia me nam kwa so no omo ko obi chese ewu ba niam be because ba enye papa
yeah
kasi enye bra so also sound damper ebeboa dan nyina.
I see. Good. Paul, asemi Swissia say eya yehu kakra say even though penino abechechire mu but from your spectacles and lenses meaning how you are capturing it former defense chief Dominic Nitiwo is beginning to see that military coup is still in imminent and again he casts his mind back to Omwa Bemuno so almost survived several military coups being near there several attempt coup do you see that you're working see it taking it more serious or is just one of those political talks maybe any other day? What do you make of Nitiwo's assertions?
Oh, the American say I don't know and I say in serious she said
okay
coup Mimi say makan
yeah
me say that be bawe for na nko fo be okra na wonyi
ai
and so e buy me tiene say o ni kona na wo hwe West Africa ha na powers no eye west ni east no
yeah
aha na ko it say eye cozy cold war bi a e baso West Africa the only country yet me survive sa ni mando do na Ghana ana omunya Ghana nko a ebegye ensem entino obi a waye former defense minister I got privy to some of the information ye menu ye nka ho asem abonten enti se nko beka fakra ye measure keywords bi o hono man ni pan feba because me ka so one wan kasa na breso ugugu ya o kan several times say kuntimi nsi I don't know so what
yeah
enti se wo wa breso na wo ye defense nation kuntimi nsi dia na aso san wo de obeka se ku besi sama wo binka na say wo ntire mu dia even though what ntire mu dia but the mere fact wo kan fa afam no dia me feel say in fact me na me head of security and my friend na dada so we and my friend if you see we are so saying that here krama okanipa enye news
David
nipa ene krama ko mo kan o dia ene news kese e wasi ehwi
papa
what in America na
papa yes
then ko make defense minister da and wo kan sa na o dia besema am ni hawo no wa be defense minister da onyim niema akoso no wo kan sa e wasi e frɛ no bro one wasi e frɛ no be kirikiri ni
I see into offer say I see offer say enye too late say the security services of the state will call the former defense minister for interrogation. You think so?
And I make sure say the dia mena na me bo akonya san committee ka wakasa na me friend.
I see. Good.
Ade chen ya me na ye mo be kirikiri. Na efia mini otu omo obi oda bambo no otu no obi na first year I need the link to me.
I see.
But was so timidly mu yema obi ate no ho.
Good one. Fantastic. Paul, afi mame fa nipa wonon beboa John Dramani Mahama mana prosecute 4-year mandate. I kind of figure say yes, some of the appointments need be brain and vetting me and who follow a distance. I don't know, but I don't know untimin kanina, but so far, who figure 1, 2, 3 beer of the appointments with these huge portfolios here. Confidence ben a wo was any penny movie with the belief say we make me abwa on my penny man deliver agenda. And maybe me fair now at your discretion say some of the sectors are who say be an annual man kuyo. Ebini hiva.
Oh, maybe I'm interested defense name. What I'm interested for.
Okay.
Almost what do after.
Okay.
Me see say you will muntaka say ya. Mature person.
Yeah.
Bambo no enye manship. Bojuma. Can man here press come fra na police for one say yes zombie master say come for you so let's go no. And yes Bambo ni bi na no.
Yeah.
And we are na sister. Inticanate to no concept of security na near parents concept of security no.
Yeah.
And as and then
okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
And you know, what share will be to see Muntaka, meaning say, obey me, Juman.
I see. Good.
What share will be our differences or man and woman, so obey you. Get our minister obey me and son.
Yeah.
And you know, our experience. Obey me, I had a Juman. Now, hono ke bia me na me tu president Mahama for there make us a sharp one what there obi a uniform dan ta wo fa obi a wa share uniform da wo ti fit the boa me wo share uniform dan na kaya na ne ye fe
Samo
so no na enyum ne nti a oye na adwuma ne santi mi entretremu ana mi asem bu se bia so mi bisa no so na tu mi ni kura no.
Yeah.
Abaya commander in chief da enti wonu no onim ni enti a oye ne sa na emom ye ku yanyum no bi ni yu bia ye beka.
I see. Now some would you say appropriate say bia defense you know all the time we see nya obi a washe uniform da but I kind of figure say other governments nya no defense ministry no na say nyomu national no mo ye uniformed men and what do you make of that?
I said be a washing for na me can say o hwe nem ne sanya niam ekona o fa obi a wan share uniform dan ka o pe o mu nua ba ko kan o mo ho a
okay
wash uniform o fia aya e ma niam
koyi deputy no okay
so afrafo no o mo nte sayen
yeah
o mo different way what they are saying to into fear no plan na itimi ka tell say ye civilians na frigu no mo do o mo de na ye den ahwe o mu
sure
na omudo omuhonso omunya omunya enu ya niema bebre ko di say omu ai to say obi a uno sanya meche na ombi ko onso no ne ade sana ntinka onye obi o shey ko fie na bia o frɛ no be support
I see
no ye ba mi se broja ya madamfo ni mi bia ni se mi ni ko na du office I know Boadu say we're hard working guy, but about point say I'm feeling Ghana as an American.
I see.
I don't trade.
Yeah. Good. Now, Yensha said on the 9th of February, National Security impounded a 20-footer container and your man a woman kakra. From your security standpoint, national security for the ADA bonting, but then again, you see biswaira afi fake currency bisusu wom den the whole operation was leading to say our news we are bonting. Do you think the national security for only take the right step in making this thing public or otherwise a nurse or more underground in order to be able to get the entire information and so we make it do a news? What do you make of this move?
Let me see I know so much for Boadu. He said, don't you did Babani Achen.
Ah.
No ayira. Containers are ayira. Na mo na ojuma na the mono just a showmanship. It's a showman. And yeah, na man for what one thing bonje yefe. Security idea yes say yeah results. And only here when you are results be no mtumi achieve here. If you say when you what the intelligence
yeah.
Who person ko operation ya nya ni say if e bi omo be ka kire me say o ma na me ni pani gane ye na ko e say sign sim bi no o to jacket kuri no de se kan na fa so sign ye tie kire ni ye budget so
exactly kind of
if you say bambo no when you omo ye no sa ko young be tu jana de me no men ka se me te bambo ya ba no mo ye ne de en twaye
wow
Emma a compromise investigations no which means that omo ye no nipa bi o ka hu bia be gan e be ma o mine immediate so bi obi a o ti bamba to bi ani
yeah
e to si bi o ti statement na omo kan o mo ko chip of na just omo de ko ya o wa de ko yesa Anna said, "My way, no, yeah. Obi wo won bra ni so ko ni dan ana all aye di obi shi ni ya obi wa we ya o tani na ni ya ni na obi kwa into ni kai ma on be to so mo na be informant o ma be tan tan ko ni ko ya no ma e mo bi na o ma yeah eto obi bi ni wo bring up you be can answer na do you say one dia ko ba ko communicate on the bar na ye on professional eni kwa because when we improve the as there then we never can but we will be can some them why your kwanye fast wa get cater to the public and you stand your omo here continue no omo be ni ye na say ni ato cheme bia no since atia ne mu ye omo hwe no omo tutuni ye omo ne de enkai
I don't know, sir, who were the same sentiments there. A big crowd to say no. Yes, can be a fake, be a say na and yet proper accountability of what the national security is telling the whole nation, and that we should go beyond this. I don't know, sir, if you also go with that assertion. Say no, my proper accountability yet. What do you make of this?
Me no more cancer anayakin. Amoko yes so yi na mo de Bank of Ghana for match ko jo na mo de test na mo scan ye fake ani ade. What in America?
Yeah.
Yeah, mo na mo ko na mo be ka ti so na ma ho na mo de be kire Ghana for say ye money di. Eni ka say no mo ye ye no de en soni. Professional no mo anya dwuma ni yi.
Yeah.
The can be bre ho no mo ai. Men so men ti ase majesty and mercy so kire me say dollars na nkasa nye ni nyina no mutwa na America men
yeah
enti no e be dia ba say ikano kra na ha na ye transit en ko fu bi na e be fako enti no wo be ka kire me so akwa kiska na ye fake dia machine na ade check ye fake
fake yeah
ai na wo test no wa be ka kire me na wa ma family hu na efi na wo na abebo de wuro enipa no nso a wo se wo mo kra ye mo dia nso a wo na anadwuma na sembe enti yan fa sa asem no nto because asem no be bu Ghana ni man nti any kwan so yes ye kan ho asem bebre sa do me fin say ne ye be kan say ekutuo ne ye de be ma won ye frɛ won mo no mpanyimfo bebre wa experience won ye du ba bi na say ene ma won ti aso ye no won frɛ mpanyimfo na bebre abetena komia na won bia abetena tena so sa do mpanyimfo no da so wo Ghana na won wonim dia won betimi aboa won aya won from no mo
I see. Paul, ebre ye kase ho ekuo bi aye adwuma bi a se adwuma no efa intelligence wo pa na PhD mu pa o e was security and intelligence mu as far as African Center for Security and Intelligence mo ye concern as a PhD holder no adwuma kuo ya John Mahama tu wo mudin ye from oral team oral for na conduct exercise be within the shortest possible time and report about it say out of report he say 36 case o ma me yati assess say yiri ye ho am ye betinye yi sika be 20.49 billion out of this Paul zero down to the oral team no any o madwuma so far what assessment about the team no say
menya detail assessment based on data what any measurement ana see both functional care person or a prisoner I pick an employer na Ghana for what and which year the other argument in terms of where is that also call for I actually want to be one say what buy I was there now for us na the fight anything what in the argument and go for the brain so yeah
but Ohana Attorney General Kasa Nadri what here
who a headline but when really detail of the whole thing but Okasa them said there in Ziaga because the rater conducted this what you are saying
but Jaye Kakrana yenya clearer
na say any evidence case na travel how many year and you say Ghana no on here what they found Johnny NDP and MPP what by bar you did
but
assembly na no me see afia no
okay but for the purpose of say yenya be educate here no yeah Paul for the purpose of say benya education the Attorney General now says nolly prosecutor filing in no about say cases we now have been there for like 8 years of Akufo-Addo's time. So one number prosecutor and Chomo Yendada. Now it's beginning now looking say these issues.
No, hold on,
okay.
When I would get you, but as some no can say. Some over president come here and that. It's the cases what court on it. It travel more than 8 years.
Good. But
good. And you can go for
okay.
And you need okay. Committee in term.
But Paul,
if you didn't think about that, one more president over here. I buy no so I buy no
yeah.
And yes, I know more cardia cases. What Ghana I do more than 8 years. You know,
now Paul,
here was some cases in me. You say what a transit cases be about Ghana. Better travel more than 8 years.
Good.
And now
Paul,
a baby a case. But there was a case you came one.
Okay. Now Paul, for once of the Attorney General person situating say what by office now when we say our cases we now you don't have any evidences there as far as your predecessor are concerned except to say your predecessor was also dancing around these issues more especially knowing those people are sort of politically exposed persons it begs the question and an case in so in most of the cases
I don't know was there and to say will be a person with the bonnie uncle Johnny MPP and then not
necessarily
because cases with any panel at the bonnie I travel more than 15 years I don't want to cast our cases anymore that case where there because the political figures here involved in thing over to come and the range our dear to come a busa and some degree I say yeah ready say catastrophe and you have
now,
then a case is no by on call for far from now we move to
well, from what he tells us, I feel we see a so steady all these cases we now so far obey me it takes steps towards that.
cases why
You disagree?
And one to them. That's it. Someone taking now. So how they want to them? And I know they're a different 4 years to pay. Maybe done or won't come more than years. Near all kind of their make for what Messiah in ye. If you say, see a person a fight, Mamma, my political colors. I did gun a war at the end. Men, bonnet, yes, me party supporters, Beba, if they army. Me poswa near ma, the boy mine car. If it's a Miko Democrat, my bank, baby. You will, sir. Oh, intelligent call for be brea, or put me a book on the pine call, when you send up by bar, you pay you.
Okay.
You know. And then the same administration letter say national goes near Munia dinner. And you say any panels whatever by bar.
Okay. Now, Attorney General Nadia no a developing angle say yes in the coming days. Now mean for in special prosecutors so Emma Vincent Wama Vincent former finance minister no so a man handsome so be yin sem bia no ni sika pudu bia no so yehwe ayehum. Do you share the special prosecutor no move with say Eeii Ofori Atta so Banese Eeii Ofori Atta so to wi mu say kwai bi mu hu be bia and we declare the man hands? Do you share that view and the move by special prosecutor Paul?
This year, I know who Ofori Atta on where
but who say a brand no no a buy no or so I'm sure say upk signal say enya dia na ebema kwama OSP no while operating in that free flow environment.
Man kwanu enya credible any company of if you say yamu adwuma say to I was so emra na you yama oh now we feel so more hard na all resign so now obey what you expect am the press conference will declare Ofori Atta wanted fugitive.
Yeah.
Okay. And so will be a yes a union. The express lawyers as my will be a chair. And to say what doubt to saw my area or one Kwaku baby address what nearby. And I Canada Corona Ofori Atta one. Attack now honor because will be embedded no more intelligent officers or almost for your investigation knows that Ofori Atta will transfer and ask and a friend working.
Okay.
So I'll be cast what would be wanted. So I need to declare if I want it.
Good. Paul, for want of time, for want of time, to me do be see an oba from your location when I'm saying a science no program back one. I know there I'm sure so I'll get you in the studio. Maminja na kwatwa dwumedie so said their pressure na build or na yame admo be drew in crime.
And you know, I know especially prosecutor and crowd was saying say Ofori Atta no stage near Kosi Wonifie. Meanwhile videos are being say there are key figures involved in this particular act. It seems that any can see as a source of Ghana. Any revolutionary era. Yeah, said Omocrano soldier for time no more yard the marathon.
Yeah.
And any can see what Democrats will be a family last year and some my buying was into me any of it. I bind the court, I bind the back, Ghana better than what that. And to me, a mama and you know home question.
Good one. Paul, and I mean, for we see na to adwumedie so na yebesan anyway who keep me. Paul Boadu a security and intelligence analyst. Na me no etwitwe sa enkomo Emma Bibia de na kwemu. Well, so Kwaku, I am not sure MPP would come back because now before NDC is going to settle everything by Akila. I was saying OSP is 419 because from 2017 from now. Okay, we are not small boys in this country. I don't understand the rest of your message, what it means, Akila. Was hello, Kwaku. History in the making. Special prosecutors' bold move against corruption is a victory for Ghana. Let's rise as citizens, not spectators, and demand accountability. The era of impunity is over. Hashtag Ghana Rising. Hashtag Justice Reigns. And I'm near there. I'll say good evening, Kwaku. Yes, it is time for accountability of state stewardship. People also must be responsible enough to account for their leadership role while in office. Attempt to stampede on processes leading to prosecution of the culprit should be fiercely resisted by state prosecutorial institutions. Time for accountability. Avail yourself for your wicked, unscrupulous acts. PK. By now, folks, minimum be econo. Mamiyi adibin chiremu. Say, also for be so ama predictions be say. Amaya who do be brave president eba be step it down. One more voluntarily. One be step it down. Na ene na mi bi say enti Ghana so be ka ho bia na yetiwa na president na ba also one year the own movement be force ben and ebe lead to ma governments around the world ebinumu ba be resign ene me ade. Well, it looks like says our prophecy no dey to one back on issue to down straight up. Our president now resign. Now, let's figure out say if there is Africa now say Ghana part of this prophecies we say our amampini funi be eba be resign. DNA be lead you more be resign and no say anyone.